C equals to nu into lambda, where C is a velocity of light. C is a velocity of light. And what is nu? Nu is a frequency. Lambda is a wavelength. And this was the basically we all know that E is fixed, energy is fixed, energy is fixed, or you can say the velocity of light is fixed. Here not energy, the velocity of light is fixed. C is fixed, and we all know that C equals to nu into lambda. Now if the nu value increases, lambda decreases, but the product is always remains same. So this from cosmic ray to radioactive radio waves, lambda value increases, nu value decreases. Lambda value decreases, nu value increases. And in this case, visible rays are important. Visible rays is basically the visual concept. The lambda lies between 3800 Armstrong to 7600 Armstrong. Okay. Okay. Next is I'll give you one maths. Please solve it. Just give me 1 minute regarding this one. The wavelength in this case, what type of questions can arise? If lambda C is the fixed value, what is the value of C? 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. This is a SI unit. Now meter to centimeter, you have to multiply it by 100. So 3 into 10 to the power 10 centimeter per second. C value is fixed. In your questions, either nu is given to you, you have to find out the lambda value, or lambda is given to you, or you have to find out. This type of questions can arise. So just write down if wavelength of a particular waves is 5000 Armstrong. Okay, then calculate frequency. Solve it quickly. Remember, Armstrong you have to convert to meter also. Solve it. I'll give you 2 minutes for that only. Completed. Tell me what is the value. Anjali completed. Avinya, any doubt? Tanvi completed. In this case, you have to find out frequency. Nu you have to find out. Now we know the formula. C equals to nu into lambda. Now what is the value of nu? Nu equals to C by lambda. Now C value is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. And lambda is 5000 Armstrong. Now Armstrong converted to meter multiplied by 10 to the power minus 10. Now can I write 3 into 10 to the power 8? 5 into 10 to the power 3? 5000 can I write? 10 to the power minus 3. So 3 by 5, 10 to the power 8 minus 3 plus 10. What is the value? The value becomes 0.6 into 10 to the power 15 hertz. So this we can write 6 into 10 to the power 14 hertz. Is it clear, Anjali? Any doubt regarding this part? Tanvi, any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, then I will give you another questions. Try to solve it. Second question. If wavelength of visible light, if wavelength of visible light visible light where it is formed between 4000 to 8000 angstrom. Okay, then calculate frequency of visible light. Frequency of visible light. Okay, solve it. Look, in this case, calculate frequency. Look, wavelength is given as a range form. So definitely frequency we got the range form. Okay, that means for 4000 Armstrong, what will be the frequency we have to calculate? And for 8000 Armstrong, what will be the frequency that you have to calculate? So frequency range is between basically this one to this one. Okay, now just find out. Quickly solve it. Give you 2 minute time. Completed. Completed. What is the value? Solve it. For 4,000 case, you have to find out nu. We know the formula. C equals to lambda into nu. So what is the nu? Nu equals to C by lambda. So C by lambda. C, we know that 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Lambda value is given 4,000 Armstrong. Now Armstrong you have to convert it to meter. So can I write 3 by 4 into 10 to the power 8 into 10 to the power minus 10? It becomes plus 10. 4, we can 4,000 we can write 4 into 10 to the power 3. So it becomes 10 to the power minus 3. So 3 by 4, 3 by 4, this value is 7.5 into, after calculation you get 14. Actually 0.75 into 10 to the power 15. So 0.75 into 10 to the power 15. Can I write 7.5 into 10 to the power 14? Now for 8,000 case, we have to calculate C by lambda. C value is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Lambda value, what is the value of lambda? Lambda value is given 8,000 into 10 to the power minus 10. So can I write 3 into 8 into 10 to the power cube, 10 to the power minus 10, 10 to the power 8. Sorry, 3 into, yes, 10 to the power 8. So 3 by 8 into 10 to the power 8 plus 10 minus 3, it becomes 0.375 into 10 to the power 15. So this one we can write 3.75 into 10 to the power 14 Hz. So what is the range of frequency? Range of frequency is 3.75 to 3.75 into 10 to the power 14 to 7.5 into 10 to the power 14 Hz. Any doubt regarding this part? Up to that part, any doubt? Regarding this calculation, any doubt? Okay, this part is clear for all.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then I'll go particle nature of light. Last class I just talking about the electromagnetic wave and wave nature part. Then I will go particle nature of light. Particle nature of light. For particle nature of light, just look. For light case, there are some phenomena like as interference, refractions, which is related with the wave nature, which supports the wave nature of light, and some phenomena like as black body radiation, photoelectric effect. These all are supposed to an wave particle nature of light. Now, in this chemistry, wave nature part, that means interference, diffraction part, that is not here. It is in totally physics chapter. And for particle nature part, only photoelectric effect is present. In some extent of black body radiation part is also present. Now photoelectric effect, the particle nature of light, the photoelectric effect part, which is emitted, already emitted to CBSE and as well as ICSE syllabus, but for JEE advanced syllabus, that is definitely present. Okay, that is present. And some JEE advanced questions can arises from the photoelectric effect portion. Okay, so just write it down. Particle nature of light. There are certain phenomena like interference, diffraction, etc., which can be explained on the basis of wave nature of light. Wave nature of light. But there are certain phenomena like photoelectric effect, black body radiation, which is basically which can only be explained on the basis of particle nature of light. On the basis of particle nature of light. Particle nature of light. Nature of light. Okay. Now look, on the particle nature of light, there is a theory. This is called Planck's quantum theory. Planck's quantum theory. Planck's quantum theory. Or quantum theory of light. Theory of light. Now, what is Planck quantum theory? Planck theory basically related with black body radiations. What is black body radiation? Suppose this one is the iron. This one is the iron. You are heating this iron. After certain extent of heating, this iron becomes red hot. This iron becomes red hot iron. This red hot iron is called black body. This is called black body. Is it clear? So if some metallic part or metallic particles which is heated, after certain heating, it becomes red hot. This is called black body. And in this black body, some radiation takes place. These radiations are called black body radiations. So Planck studied that just a minute. Planck studied the radiation emitted from the black body, and gave the following observation. Okay. Now first, radiation emitted from any black body. Radiation emitted from any black body are not continuous. Basically, it was a discontinuous process, but discontinuous. Actually, discontinuous. Second part, any black body, if you go through any black body emits or absorb energy. Black body emits or absorb energy. absorbed energy, okay, in the form of small packets, in the form of small packet, form of small packets, small packets or bundles, packets or bundles, bundles of energy known as quanta, which is known as quanta, okay. Okay, the energy is known as quanta, but if you go through the particles, in case of light particles, in case of light particles, light particles, it is called as a photon. It is known as photon. Okay, it is known as photon. Photon. Now, what is photon? If you go through the particles is called photon, and the energy emits from the particles. Energy emits from the particles are called quanta. Is it clear? Particles are called photon, and the energy emits from the particles are called quanta. Any doubt regarding this part? What is the difference between photon and quanta is clear? The particle, light particles is called
No,
photon, and
sir.
energy emits from the particles is called quanta. If the particle is called, if the particle number is 1, then we can say this, the energy is basically 1 quanta. If two photon particles, two particles means two photons, we can say the energies are called 2 quanta, and so on. Okay. Now the third point, and very important point. Okay, energy of any photon, energy of any photon is directly proportional to its frequency, is directly proportional to its frequency. Okay, so E proportional to nu. Nu is called frequency, E is energy. Okay, if you remove the frequency sign, we can write E equals to h nu. Okay, where h is called Planck constant. And you have to remember the value of Planck constant. The value is 6.626 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule into second, SI unit. This is a SI unit. And if you go through the CGS unit, 6.626 into 10 to the power minus 27 arg into second. Into second, not per, CGS. Okay. Now we all know that C equals to nu into lambda. So can I write nu equals to C by lambda? So put the value of nu here. So the new equation becomes, which is H equals to Hc by lambda. H value you have to remember, C value you have to remember, E value are given in your questions, all lambda value is given. Then you have to, if the lambda value is given, then you have to find out the E. If the E is given, then you have to find out the lambda. Okay. Is it clear? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, for now, just write down energy. Energy emitted or absorbed by any object is whole number multiple. whole number multiple of energy of photon. Energy of photon. So can I write if n number of photon gets emitted, for one photon the value is h nu, for n number of photon the formula is changes to E equals to n h nu, or you can write E equals to n h c by lambda, n h c by lambda. Okay, so just write it down. For one photon, energy due to one photon, energy due to one photon, E equals to h nu, h c by lambda. And energy of photons E equals to nh nu, nh c by lambda. Okay, this two formula is important. Any doubt up to that part? Any doubt? That part is clear? Okay, then I will give you questions. This
Yes, sir.
in this part, lots of questions can arises. Okay, first questions. Okay, another things. Energy. What is the energy? If you put h equals to 6.626 into 10 to the minus 34 joule into second, energy can be joule. Now questions can arises. What is, find out the energy at electron volt unit. For electron volt case, just remember 1 electron volt equals to 1.6 into 10 to the minus 19 joule. So if you find out the energy in joule, you have to convert joule to electron volt. This formula is also important. Okay, okay, just solve it. A photon having wavelength 3000 Armstrong, calculate E. Okay, solve it quickly. Completed? Tell me the answer. The formula is same, E equals to H C by lambda. H value you know, C value you all know, lambda value is given. Just put the value 6.626 into 10 to the power minus 34. C value is 3 into 10 to the power 8. Lambda value is given, which is 3000 Armstrong. So 3000, can I write 3000 3 into 10 to the power 3? Now Armstrong converted to meter, 10 to the power minus 10. So this value is 6.626 into 10 to the power minus 34 plus 8 minus 3 plus 10. Okay, what is the answer? The answer is 6.626 into 10 to the power minus 19 joule. Okay, that is the answer. Now if you convert it to electron volt, then 6.626 into 10 to the power minus 19, this value is divided by 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. Now 1.6 into 6.6, this 6.626, I am writing 6.6 by 1.6. This is nearer equals to 4. So we can write nearer equals to 4 electron volt. This part is clear. Any doubt regarding this part? Do you have any doubt regarding this part?
No, sir.
Okay. Then I'll give you another question. Try to solve it. Next meeting is also full of questions. Total 5 to 6 questions left that you have to solve. Okay. This one is very easy. The energy of photon. The energy of photon of radiation is given. The energy of photon of a radiation. Radiation of wavelength. Eight thousand Armstrong is E1. Okay, and energy of radiation, energy of radiation of photon of wavelength given as 16,000 Armstrong, and the 16,000 Armstrong wavelength is given as E2. State the relationship between E1 and E2. That means you have to find out the relationship between E1 and E2. Just a minute. E2. State the relationship between E1 and E2. Solve it quickly. Solve this one quickly within 1 minute. Completed? Completed? This one? Look, E equals to HC by
No.
lambda.
You get 2 more minutes.
Okay. I'll give you 1 minute. Easy. Look, in this case, don't put the value. HC by E1, you can write this way. E1 by E2. Don't put the value. HC value don't put. HC cut down. So E1 by E2 is basically lambda 2 by lambda 1. Now lambda 2 value is given 16,000 and another is given 8,000. So 2. So E1 equals to 2E2. Is it clear? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, then I will give you another question. Another question. Okay. Okay. H value is given, which is given 6.626 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule into second. Speed of light given. What is the speed of light? 3 into 10 to the power 17 nanometer second inverse. Okay. And frequency is given. Nu is given, which is 6 into 10 to the power 15 second inverse. You have to find lambda. Solve it quickly. Next meeting ID password same. Please quickly join.
Okay, sir.
I am ending the meeting.